Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the main event here at UFC 330 here in Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen, at the Xfinity Center here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head to the main event here tonight for the Welterweight Championship.
As highly touted a prospect as there is in mixed martial arts at present, enter the undefeated future Machado Garry. Cardio is his best weapon. He hasn't even had to use it necessarily in realizing all of his UFC success thus far. Tremendous long-range weapons, underrated in the clinch, underrated as a grappler, but I guess for me, it's the appetite for knowledge that really jumps out of the fighter meeting. This man has traveled the world in search of different mixed martial arts skills and now training under the watchful eye of Diego Lima at Shootbox in Brazil. We'll see if Machado Garry can take his career to that requisite next level here tonight. For years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. Islam Makhachev. We are set for our main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the future, Machado Garry. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, round one getting underway here. We'll see what Machado Garry can do to preserve that O in his loss column. His frame is going to provide a lot of challenges for most of the 170-pound fighters. More often than not, he'll be the taller man, he'll be the longer man, not just in terms of arm reach, but leg reach as well, and an obvious size discrepancy in this matchup here tonight. Well, you saw us reference in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Machado Garry. Just missed with that right hand. Massive head kick. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Pretty strong jab there by Machado Garry.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went started fighting.
Big double leg, double change. Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle. Oh, that sub is tight.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. Ooh, head kick landed. He's hurt.
Loaded up on that one and landed.
It won't take many of those.
Makhachev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Got his guard pass.
All right, hammer fist here by Makhachev. Making all these shots count. Hammer fist yet again by Makhachev. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Short uppercut and clinch by Makhachev.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest... Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction. Get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
tape. Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
Oh, right to the mouth.
All right, so the narrative in this one has been Makhachev's ground game. Realized some success on the feet, but has a decided advantage once this fight hits the mat.
Yeah, he's so good on the ground. He moves so effortlessly. He moves so well between positions whenever he is in the top position. He is a bear on top. He's so strong that he can just hold you down, but Islam is always looking to find a finish.
Makhachev's in half guard. All right, has the guard closed here. Machado Garry's back in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Got to be careful here. Got to watch his neck. It's tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and was showing in that defense.
What a round. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Machado Garry's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
Oh, backside kick.
Oh, nice jab up top by Islam Makhachev. Unable to land with that punch. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Makhachev's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. See on belly.
Makhachev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Machado Garry gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the ball. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimura.
Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's gonna shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's gonna secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
To the surprise of no one, there it is, again going for the takedown. Makhachev's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. The biggest fight thus far. How's his opponent still stand?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
And again, shoots for a takedown. Again, takedown stuff. Makhachev gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Seconds winding down in round two. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, nice jab.
He gets to the flying knee.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Islam Makhachev. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Kickboxing 101. Makhachev gets hit with that stiff jab there.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Nice jab there.
Beautiful flying knee lands to the head. Great block there.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Just out of range with that right hand.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish. Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Machado Garry's back in full guard.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Machado Garry's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Try to establish that jab. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot.
Oh, that's a choke.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Islam Makhachev. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev.
In the half guard, he's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Unable to connect with a right hook. Collar tie here in the clinch. Pretty significant result to the left side.
Nice takedown. There you go.
Well, no surprise, he gets the takedown there.
Over and over again, he attacks, he secures, and on we go.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Makhachev's in half guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's gonna work hard to try to get the finish.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. All right, he's in a half-guard position here. Ian Machado Garry's trying for a submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, he's got his back now. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, that's good. Nice level change.
Oh, hammer fist here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Ian Machado Garry's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Unable to connect there. He's got a good left hand, there it is. Back and forth we go. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. Nice shot there by the champ.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. He's out. What's the vicious defense on display?
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Machado Garry's eye is starting to swell shut. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Right there, his opponent's rabbit chip.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
2 minutes to go. Makhachev's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Nice kick, yep.
Another takedown attempt, not there. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Oh, nice kick to the body there. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
Machado Garry's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nice punch by Machado Garry. Takedown attempt late, and it's good.
There it is. Now he's running out. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Changing the position.
Final seconds. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so the round is over, and the cut on the bridge of his nose continuing to be a factor. You thought maybe it was getting better, not so much. Blood trickling down, and when the blood starts to trickle down into the mouth and upset the breathing pattern, that's when it starts to really become a factor. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, wow. It's in a better spot. It is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Makhachev's overhand telegraph, though, it gets blocked.
Oh,
He does everything.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Now inside the closed guard.
and he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard. Take the mount here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Ian Machado Garry's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Swing and a miss by Islam Makhachev.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Machado Garry's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, not a great visual now. Two professional athletes visibly exhausted like this. They have brought the best out of each other, and I guess if you're going to gas out, at least your opponent's gas too.
At times, it was nice. At times, it was pretty. Right now, it ain't pretty.
Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. One minute to go in the fight. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut. That was a slick transition.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Machado Garry's back in full mount. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has so much pride in being the UFC champion, and you...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what amazing match this was, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you with more UFC in the future. See you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.